This is called Sirens. Sirens. The metal frame of our trailer corkscrewed up the trunk of that 200-year-old live oak tree. My husband was buried at the base of it, somewhere under the living room carpet. God knows how they'd heard him calling the people who'd come to witness destruction, who mumbled, incoherent themselves, how could anyone have survived this? He survived, and I survived. Is it his story to tell, since I wasn't there when that funnel cloud hit, since I'd left him 6 months earlier for a trial separation, home every weekend for clean clothes, time spent with the dog, a renewed commitment that this wasn't going to work? People make jokes about mobile homes. Hey, in Mississippi, what do tornadoes and divorces have in common? Answer, somebody's gonna lose a trailer. We did. We lost everything we owned, everything we'd ever hoped to have, a marriage, a family, a future. For him, 2 legs uncrushed, the ability to walk, to stand, to breathe. 3 solid months to a stay in the hospital, all of the next year to surgery after surgery, 1 body part healed, revealing another part broken. Is it only his story to tell? Can I claim the nightmares I've had for a decade, the image of being caged between that twisted metal frame and the tree's indifferent trunk, of being woken time and time again by winds blowing hard, by tornadoes coming and going and coming again, whispering dust devils rising off the surface of nothing, cyclones teetering on distant horizons, riding in cars, pedal to the floor, faster, go faster, trying to escape that goddamn twisted funnel on our heel. The bean field was full of the debris of our life. Trash now. Possessions mean nothing. Nothing. All of what we are is so easily gone in an instant. God sneezes. Ah, choo. So what? So we give meaning where there is none. When a family is gone, a dream, a plan, we work to replace it with another, to hold fiercely to making this one work and believing it will. This house has a solid foundation. We go to the basement when sirens wail. We do not take chances. We do not leave the house without saying goodbye, without saying I love you, without believing in love fiercely. Does everyone remember last year when crazy thousands of birds were falling out of the sky? I thought that one also fit this pretty well. We have nature gone wrong, this crazy sort of holy terror. This is called 5,000 red-winged blackbirds. It's kind of turned into sort of a political piece, I think, but those birds held me certainly captive all that time, and many of us. 5,000 red-winged blackbirds fell from the sky in Arkansas. 8,000 turtle doves in Italy. We hate to see birds die. And so many, all at once, seems like an omen. What's the warning? What does God want us to know? What does He want us to do? 2 million fish in Chesapeake Bay, 100,000 more in the Arkansas River. What does a body of water even look like, filled with so many dead? And below that clotted surface, how do so many more go on? Can fish look up? Or do they stare only where they swim, straight ahead, like the rest of us? Scientists tell us these things actually happen all the time. In the ocean, across deserts, in forests, under lakes so wide we forget there is another side. Scientists tell us these things happen mostly to the young of the species. Our young die too. By the thousands, if they dropped from the sky together, all at once, hitting the pavement one by one, in front of us, next to us, behind us, on top of us, pelting the pavement with their blood and shattering bones. We'd see it then, wouldn't we? If they rose to the surface of a single pond together, stinking in the sunlight as they bobbed before us, unable to close their eyes, we'd see them, wouldn't we? So many, all at once, would seem like an omen. We'd ask, what's the warning? We'd ask, what does God want us to know? We'd ask, what does God want us to do? We'd listen for the answer. 5,000 red-winged blackbirds, they mean something. 8,000 turtle doves, they mean something. 2 million fish, they must mean something. They mean that there are so many more, and what we don't see right in front of us is lost to us. We don't see right in front of us is lost to the world. What we don't see right in front of us is as if they never were at all. Next one I'm going to read is from my book. I have a book that I thought would be ready by now. It's not quite, almost. I've been very, very sick for the last 3 years. A little bit off and on, but lately it's been pretty bad. I was actually in a wheelchair this fall. I called Hannah this afternoon and said, oh, things are not going well here. But I'm actually very well. I just still occasionally have problems. But the primary sign and symptom has been orthostatic tachycardia, which is, you know, when you stand up too fast and you get a little head rush. It's orthostatic when you stand up and my blood pressure goes down without my heart rate going up. So it's an extreme form of that head rush, and I just go flat on the floor constantly. When I'm with Beverly, when it happens, she just pretends I'm crazy. It's called tachycardia. Origin from the Greek tachus, meaning swift, and cardia, heart. A swift heart can cut you at the knees, take you down, leave you for dead. An angry lover doesn't forget and won't forgive, lashes out just to see you fall, feels your skin scrape hard across the concrete, one more part of you stuck, laid out to the bitter sun, desiccated, martyred in the solidity of sand. But you get up, try again, fall down, try again, sit down, fall out of your chair. Think. The first time a heart beats fast, 12 years old and blushing with promise, the world opens, a chasm of all that is possible, and the flutter in your chest is whispered prayer to gods you don't believe in. When did that beating heart begin to understand betrayal? When did it start to see? When did it discover the need to protect itself, to hold itself back, to call itself tender and afraid? And when it turned on you, did you know? Drums speak, signal need, ask for help. Didn't you hear it calling?